Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through with the cards that come out in today's reading. So the first card we have is the Queen of Pentacles, and has some earth sign energy with this. Could be dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus or even a Capricorn. And we have the Knight of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles. So with this Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to actually have a sense of, there's an increase here. It could be an increase in your finances or an increase as far as being able to see a way forward and experience something progressing in a positive direction. With the Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like a solid kind of an offer that could also be coming in. And I do feel like with this Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, does feel like things feeling stable and also like an opportunity that is going to last also in the long term. So it does feel like the start of something that is very promising. With the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of, when it comes to a person you are dealing with, I do feel like this person has a lot of respect for you, or they have a lot of admiration for you. And I do get that with this Queen of Pentacles showing up over here. It also feels like this person wanting to put their best foot forward because of having that sense of a lot of respect for you and wanting to be able to ensure that they are playing their cards right in this connection with you. I do get that with this Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, this energy also feels very nurturing. So I do also get that, especially where there is a connection, this person wants to be able to nurture this connection. I do feel like the connection also being one that is a nurtured connection, where there is a sense of showing up in a way that allows for this connection to have a strong foundation and one that lasts. Do you get that with this Knight of Swords though? This does feel like being able to hear from someone. It feels like also communication coming in. It may feel sudden or it may feel unexpected, but it does feel like someone being quite determined to be able to communicate with you. I do feel like this person may even be quite eager to hear from you, hear back from you when it comes to communication they are offering you. With this Knight of Pentacles, this Knight of Swords, this energy does feel like someone kind of rushing in. And with this Seven of Pentacles showing up over here though, this does feel like an energy of putting in hard work into making something work. And I do feel like with this connection, this does feel like you are dealing with someone who's quite invested. They want to be able to make this connection work. And I do feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, it does also feel like things kind of feeling as though there are delays, or circumstances may feel like they are leading to what feels like delays in the progression of the connection. But this person is in it in thick and thin. So I do feel like there is a sense of this person actually being very much it's like they're very all in, or they're very persistent in this connection when it comes to being able to be there. I do feel like with the Seven of Pentacles showing up over here, there is a pretty solid foundation that also exists between the two of you. And I do feel like with this Seven of Pentacles, at times things may feel like they are moving slowly, but it does feel like it's moving slowly, steadily. So it does also feel like there's a lot of growth also happening of this connection, but also the individuals involved in this connection. This person is willing to put in the efforts, and they're willing to put in the hard work in order to be able to make this connection work with you. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the High Priestess in the reverse, and we have some Cancer energy with this. Could be dealing with a Cancer. And we have the Knight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Wands. So with this Page of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being quite enthusiastic about this connection. So I do feel like this does also feel like a passionate connection, as far as also having the ability to kind of stir emotions and be something that feels meaningful. I do feel like with this Page of Wands showing up over here, this energy also feels like a sense of excitement or optimism. And I do get that with this Page of Wands showing up over here. There could even be good news as far as this connection, or even good news that are coming in. I do feel like with this Ten of Cups showing up over here, that this person is in it for the long haul. They are wanting a connection that is going to be one that is going to be like that happily ever after. They are seeing that, and that's what they want with you. I do feel like with this High Priestess showing up in the reverse, this does feel like having very open communication. It does feel like being able to actually communicate very openly and very transparently. I do feel like with this High Priestess showing up in the reverse, it also feels like kind of letting something out as far as communication that was held in for a very long time, and kind of feeling like there's something that you may be feeling like you cannot hold back, or this person may be feeling like they cannot hold back. But it feels like having the time for a conversation happening now. I do feel like with the Knight of Cups showing up over here, this person has a sweet spot for you. I do feel like with this Knight of Cups showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of this person kind of approaching you nicely. I do feel like when it comes to the way in which this person when it comes to approaching you, there's a sense of care and carefulness. I do feel like there's a very careful kind of energy when it comes to the way in which they approach you. I do feel like with this Knight of Cups showing up over here, this energy feels romantic, but it also feels like this person kind of being in a space where they do have feelings. I do feel like there is also a soft spot that they have for you. And with this Knight of Cups showing up over here, it feels like an energy of this person kind of approaching things very delicately. I do feel like with this Knight of Cups showing up over here, it also feels like them coming in with an offer that does feel like it is one of them kind of putting themselves out there. So it does feel like them kind of also being in a space where it's like they're being vulnerable, but at the same time they are being very careful with it. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have chemistry, and we have the heart-to-heart conversations, and we have playfulness. So this chemistry card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of having a connection that is, it does feel like there's this natural sense of chemistry that's undeniable, that's also present. And I do feel like with this chemistry card showing up over here, there's also a lot of attraction. It feels like a magnetic attraction that exists, and is also a big part of this connection. But with this chemistry card showing up over here, it does feel like being able to have a connection that makes you feel, and I do feel like that feeling being mutual. I do get that with this heart-to-heart conversations card showing up over here. Feels like an energy of being able to have communication that's very honest, very authentic, but it does feel like there's a sense of feeling comfortable enough to be honest and open in the communication with this High Priestess showing up in the reverse. I do feel like with the playfulness card showing up over here, I'm getting it pertaining to this Page of Wands. This does feel like an energy of being able to have an exciting and even enjoyable energy to your connection. I do feel like this person enjoys this connection with you. They enjoy spending time with you. They enjoy your company. And I do feel like with this playfulness card showing up over here, it also feels like being able to have a side of them come out in your presence or in this connection that is enjoyable, and also that they're happy to be able to have come out in this connection with you. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Scorpio, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Scorpio.